Last week, my little brother hit me up after 10 years of radio silence and said, "If you don't show up to my wedding, you're not my brother anymore." I'm 32, still single, not because I don't want love, but because my family crushed the one shot I had at it. When he laid that on me, it wasn't just a challenge, it ripped open scars I'd tried to bury. I went back, not for him, but to face the mess that broke me. And man, it spiraled into something wilder than I ever expected. Hey everyone, I'm Ethan, 32 years old, freelance investigative journalist and photographer chilling in Denver. Life's pretty solid. A little loft with a killer mountain view, a job chasing stories that matter, and enough cash to keep me comfy. I don't have anyone to lean on, no close buddies, no family. I cut them off 10 years ago. Then my brother Dylan's call dragged me back into the chaos I'd bolted from, and it's been one hell of a ride. For a whole decade, we were ghosts to each other. No calls, no texts, zilch. Then out of nowhere, Dylan's voice comes through, shaky but dead serious, begging me to come to his wedding. I could have hung up, but something in how he said it off desperate, half daring me, grabbed me. I knew there was more to it, and damn, I was right. It was a chilly Thursday in Denver. I'd just wrapped up a piece on a Ponzi scheme in Montana, 3 months of digging, blurry pics, and chasing leads finally paying off. I was tweaking photos when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I let it ring twice, then picked up. "It's Dylan," he said, voice cracking like he hadn't spoken in days. "Got a new number. Bet you blocked the old one." He nailed it, I had. He stumbled through some small talk. "You good? Denver's freezing, huh?" Then got to the point. "I'm getting married in 2 weeks. Big wedding. Family's counting on you. You gotta be there." I stared at my laptop, cursor blinking over a scammer's fake grin. "I'm slammed," I said, keeping it cool. "Work's nuts. Can't make it." A pause. Then his voice dropped, sharp and cold. "If you don't come to my wedding, you're not my brother anymore. We're through." He hung up before I could say a word. I sat there, clutching my coffee mug, the heat stinging my hand. 10 years of nothing. And now this? It wasn't an invitate, it was an ultimatum. Show up, or get cut off for good. Thing is, I used to have someone to talk to, someone who got me, but my family took her away. That's why I'm still alone. Growing up, I was the oldest, the one who had to hold it all together, but nobody gave a damn how I felt. Dylan was the baby 4 years younger, loud, messy, always needing me to clean up his crap. I had no one to turn to. At 18, I met Sarah, my first and only real girlfriend. She was different. Sweet, patient, got what I was dealing with at home. I'd work late shifts after school to help my folks, while Dylan ran wild. Sarah didn't care, she stuck by me, felt for the weight I carried every day. We were crazy about each other. One night, parked on a bench by the river, I spilled how my parents made me ditch my dreams to babysit Dylan. Sarah held my hand and said, "You don't deserve this. I'm here, we'll get through it together." I thought I'd found my person, you know. But then Mom found out. One evening, she called Sarah over, sat her down behind closed doors. I wasn't allowed in. Later, Sarah told me, tears streaming, "Your mom said you're the oldest. You've got to put family first. Dylan first, not some girlfriend. She told me if I stayed, I'd drag you down, keep you from taking care of your brother. She promised she'd find you the perfect wife someday, but not now." I was floored. I fought back. "I don't need you picking my wife. I just want a life for me for once." But Mom shut it down. "You're the big brother. You sacrifice. Dylan needs you more than she does." Sarah broke down, said she couldn't be my burden, and walked away. I called, texted, begged, but she stopped answering. I lost her, the only one who ever had my back, because my family only cared about what I could do for them. At 22, I landed a full ride to Columbia for journalism. Didn't tell my parents, knew they'd guilt me into staying for Dylan. I faked a local gig, packed a bag, and flew to New York. They didn't notice till Dylan asked where I was a week later. Mom called, yelling, "You're selfish, ditching us like that. Don't expect a dime." I blocked them all. Mom, Dad, Dylan. Losing Sarah showed me. This family didn't want me happy. They wanted me on a leash. Columbia was my fresh start. No safety net, just me and my camera. I worked nights at a coffee shop, lived off ramen and hustle, but I graduated honors. A killer portfolio. No one cheering for me in the crowd. Didn't matter. I'd pulled myself up. Fast forward 10 years. I'm not some rich mogul, I'm a guy who digs up truth for a living. My stories take down crooks, win awards, stack me a decent chunk of change. Then Dylan's call yanked me back. 2 weeks later, I'm on a plane to LAX. LA's smog hits hard as I cab it to the old house, same cracked driveway. Same tired curtains. I knock. Dad opens up, grumbles, "You're late," and shoves a wedding to-do list in my hand. Dylan rolls in, all smiles. "Big bro, don't screw this up." I swallow my anger and get to it. Wedding prep, some madhouse relatives fawning over Dylan's bride, Tara. She walks in, slick, charming, smile too polished. Dylan's beaming. Tara's a finance guru. She's got it all locked down. She nods at me. "Ethan, right? Dylan talks about you." I smirk. News to me. At dinner, Tara lays it on thick. Economy's rough, but my private fund's a goldmine, 200% returns in 6 months. Guaranteed. Dad brags. We handed her 400. Zero remortgaged the house. Dylan tossed in 200. Zero from his savings. Best move we ever made. My gut drops. 600 grand on this smooth talker? I've sniffed out scams like this before. After dinner, I dig through old files. Boom. Tara's Tina Reese. A con I exposed in 22 for swiping 60. Zero from a charity. Same eyes. New name. Night before the wedding, I call her out. "Tina Reese, huh? Stole 60? Zero from a Denver nonprofit?" Room goes silent. Tara stutters. "You've got the wrong girl, Ethan." I push. "I've got proof. Want me to call the cops?" Dylan loses it. "You're ruining me." Mom screams, "You're a disgrace, get out." Dad's fuming. "We don't need you." I don't blink. "I warned you. Don't come crying when it falls apart." I walk out, their shouts fading behind me. A month later, I'm back in Denver, chasing a new story. Phone's quiet until it's not. Texts flood in. "Dad, Tara's gone. Took everything. We're broke. Dylan, you were right, man. Help us." I let him sit. Then one night, I'm at a diner. TV blaring. Forbes' richest, most influential, under 30. Pops up, there's my face. That Montana bust, years of grinding, pegs me at 6 million. Next day, Mom's bawling. "We saw you on TV, Ethan. You're our only shot, save the house." Dylan, proud of you, bro? Spot me some cash? No apologies. Just begging. I text back, "I'm out. Good luck." Time moves on. I switch gears, start pouring money into charities. Homeless shelters, youth programs, art grants. Feels good. Real good. On a shoot at a community center I funded, I meet Claire. She's a social worker. Smart, warm, cuts right through my walls. We click. Months later, we're dating, and for the first time, I think maybe I can let someone in. Then one morning over breakfast, Claire goes, "My sister's in finance, Tara. You ever meet her?" My fork freezes midair. That Tara? Claire's got no clue about my family. The scam. None of it. Now I'm stuck. So, that's my story. I walked away from a family that only cared when I had something to give. Built my own life. Helped others. Found love, then bam. Hit a twist I didn't see coming. If you were me, would you tell Claire? Track Tara down? Or just roll with it and see what happens? Drop your thoughts below. I'm dying to hear 'em. Thanks for sticking with me, y'all.